Hey y'all, what's up? Twiggy here. So today we're putting some Kilmat Sound Deadening insulation in the 55 Chevy here. Getting closer to getting it done. I can't wait to take it for a burn. Anyway, I'm just kind of making this just to show y'all that this is it's pretty easy stuff to work with. And I'm just going to kind of go through what all comes with it. So we've got 2 boxes of the Kilmat here, but each box comes with 34 sheets, about this size. We also have this stuff on the roll that Dad's friend Sammy gave us. Alright, there's a few other things that you will need. So you open the box here. It's got the instructions. It says that you will need some, it says white spirits. What they're talking about is mineral spirits. You're going to need a tape measure. You're going to need a cutting tool. You're going to need a roller and a marker. And let's see. So first thing you want to do is prep your surface, vacuum it out, and get rid of, and then you're going to use the mineral spirits on it to get rid of any, just to prep the surface so that the Kilmat adheres to it very well. I just let it dry overnight. I just did it and let it dry real good, just so there wouldn't be any film left on it. Let's see, and so I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of pieces on just to show you that it's pretty easy to work with. Not really very troublesome at all. First one I'm going to do, back here on the ceiling, just putting a full piece in. Already got this one in. Just going to run right across the back here. Check it first, make sure how it's going to line up. Looks like it's going to fit pretty good. Just going to go ahead and take the whole back of it off. Alright. Let's see here. What's that? Get those lines to line up. I'm just going to kind of press it in with my fingers to start. About like that. So Kilmat has these little grooves on it, or these little ridges or bumps that when you stick it on there and then you depress it with the roller, you can tell where it's adhered to because it will be depressed down. And so once you get it loose fit in there, I'm just going to roll it in. It's kind of the main thing is don't worry about the way it looks because it's all going to be covered up anyway. Just get it done. It doesn't have to be perfect or anything like that because it's not going to show. As you can see, I still have a little bit left to do right there. And voila. That piece is in there. Maybe hit it both ways. Okay. Then I'm just going to keep going till I cover the whole thing. I've already done this front part up here. Use some of the roller stuff on one side, then the Kilmat here in the middle. So on the floorboard of this car, this is about the only particularly troubling part. As you can maybe see, there are some ridges and grooves that run down in here. And it really isn't that hard to work with either. I'm going to put this piece in. I've already pre-cut it and measured it. It's going to fit right in there. And I'm just going to work it into these grooves. So what I'm going to do when I peel this off, I'm just going to run back, and as you go, just run your finger down in these grooves. It'll take care of it. You know, as long as you don't get ahead of yourself, it's really not a big deal. Okay. It's hot out here. Okay. We'll go from this side, I guess. Alright. I went ahead and vacuumed this again before I started just to get all the dust out of it. We'll start by putting it in this corner right here. Make sure it's going to line up for me. I'm going to run along this edge first. Now here's where I come to my first little set of grooves right here. I'm just going to take my finger and just run down that groove, kind of flatten it out into there. And I got another one, a little ridge and another groove. I'm just going to put it down in that and just not get ahead of myself. Then I'm going to kind of adhere it, go up over the hump here. Just work with it. You'll get there. All right. Okay. There's another ridge. Came to another one here. I'm just gonna run my fingers down in there. All right. Now I'm gonna start to go up over the hump and down into this little valley, which has several little curves on it. I'm just gonna flatten it out as best as I can and call it good. There we go. Got my grooves defined in there. Give me that roller. Okay. All right, and finish going over the hump here. Like that. That's about it. Now I'm going to roll this one in. Like I say, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just get it done. As long as you prepped your surface well, it says it'll stick. There we go. Oh, one little tip that we discovered. It's probably a good idea to do the ceiling before you do the floor, so you're not walking all over it and messing up. If you do the floor first, then when you're putting the ceiling in, you might damage it a little or something. That might be one thing you would consider. And yeah, there's another piece in, and so on and so forth. Another little thing that Dad discovered. This pad that you put up under here, if you're doing a new wiring harness too, like we are, put the pad in first, because then if you don't and you decide to put a new pad in after the wiring harness, you got to pull all your wires back out. So we learned that the hard way, but no big deal, nothing we can't overcome. We're gonna hold on. I'm holding off on doing that side over there until he gets the wiring harness all the way done. But yeah, I'm just gonna take this, run it all the way back, finish the rest of the ceiling here. And it's just not very hard to work with. I've been very impressed with this product, and I would recommend it. And yeah, these are about $50 a piece. That and that little the little roll that we got should be enough to do this car. And yeah, all right, that's about it. I'm gonna get back to it. Y'all have a blessed day.